Hey everyone, it's Matthew Nortz, and today we're going to be diving into the topic of personal selling. So, you may be asking yourself, what is personal selling and why is this something that I should know about? Well, let me tell you why. Personal selling is a sales technique that people use when they're trying to sell a product, which focuses in on more of the interpersonal side as compared to something like, oh, it's good quality and only $5, you should buy it before it's too late. It's important that a salesperson knows how to communicate effectively because each customer is different and every situation is unique. So at the end of the day, you should be focusing on how you can fit their needs and help them out rather than just trying to sell a product. So diving into the personal selling, there's three basic tasks which are broken up into order getting, order taking, and supporting. And each of these is a unique step and important role in the process. Now looking at the first step, that's order taking, and this is when you're setting off and establishing that relationship with the client and developing new business. And this is by far one of the most important steps since a bad interaction early on can go a long way and lead to really unpleasant situations. And if that client sees that right away, they're not going to want to be with you or deal business with you. They're going to go elsewhere. So an order getter really needs to understand what they're selling and should be able to effectively communicate the product, the benefits of it, and create demand through a sales pitch and be able to help close the deal at the end. So the next step of the process is order taking, and you'll reach this stage once the front line, your order getters, as I described above, bring on the new clients, develop that initial relationship, and their job is going to be selling the product to the regular and established customers and helping with any questions they may have as they come up, and just really ensuring customer satisfaction is being achieved. Now, the final step, this is kind of the background, what's going on behind closed doors, and that's your supporting sales force. And they're responsible for helping your order-oriented salespeople, enhancing that relationship by working with producers and other intermediaries to make sure that your software is good, any of the back-end stuff is good, and anything that the customer is dealing with is properly working and everything, as well as giving technical assistance with any issues that come up, and just really working with the customer on the more back-end side of anything that's going on. So to kind of tie all this into perspective through an example, think about a bank. Wells Fargo, for example. When they're trying to get new clients to choose them for their financial services, they don't just call you and say, here's our service and here's our rate. Let us know what you want. The order getter really needs to convince the client of the benefits they have to offer and help them through the process of choosing what they may need to help life easier and give them the advantages not found elsewhere that you can offer them. The order getter should be knowledgeable in all the products and should be able to help walk them through each and every one of them and create a specialized plan just for them. So once that relationship has been developed and they choose you and see the benefits and advantages that you have to offer, the order getter, which I told you about earlier, should have described all that. The order taker's job is to help fill out any of the paperwork and open any accounts and maintain that relationship by keeping them updated of any new improved services or what they have already that might need to be updated or improved upon. And to tie into all this, behind closed doors, as I was kind of saying, that supporting sales force comes in, and their responsibility is to help the teams as described above by working in the background to help keep everything running smoothly, updating any older software that might come up, and really bettering that customer experience, assisting them in any technical questions that may arise with their service or product as well. So I kind of want to go to something else now. I've got a product to show you all. This right here is the Ghost 2 iPhone case, and I think it could make a really big difference in your life. Now, I've got a couple of questions to ask you. How often do you use your phone? Every day? Every week? Once a month? Once a week? For everybody, it's different. Do you use your phone for work, and is it something that is important to you? Am I correct to say that it's pretty important to you and that you probably use it a lot, if not every day? For most, I'm guessing the answer is yes. Well, this phone case right here offers great protection, and I'll tell you what, I'll give you a 30-day trial with it. Test it out, see how it goes, and every time you drop your phone, receive a phone call, you'll think of the case and how nice it is to have it, and how great it feels, and if you're satisfied in those 30 days, call me back, and I'll help you purchase one for yourself.